part of faith has to be justice, right?
Well, this is the fourth year that the Climate Reality Project has joined with the Center for Earth Ethics to have a faith leaders and ministers training on climate and how we can solve the climate crisis.
My faith calls me to be similar in the work that in my Christian view I see God doing. You know, God is a caretaker of the universe, of the earth.
The trees, the birds, they're all part of God's glory, and we are humbled before that. And so for us to imagine we're so big and bad and so much better than God and we can just stomp all over this beautiful world is unethical, immoral, and frankly, it leads to death. And when you destroy, when you despoil, when you burn fossil fuels so that our atmosphere becomes toxic to life, that's sinful, and that does indeed lead to death. And God calls us into life. We must follow the call of God into life.
God is creator, and that we as people of faith are co-creators in the kind of world that God would have. So there's an immediate intersection there, I think, with faith and issues related to climate change, related to ecology. How can we really honor the gift that God has given us?
The life of Jesus was faith, policy, and activism. Jesus was engaged on multiple fronts in various different ways to engage the issues of his time, speaking to the spirit, speaking to the political realities of his day, and also inspiring people to also live lives that engage the power structure and dare to dream of new ways to come together as well.
More and more people are developing a new sense of connection to where their food comes from, the air they breathe, the water they drink, and of course the climate crisis is all about the relationship between humanity and the Earth's ecological system.
I started growing fresh produce at my church because I recognized that so many of the members of my congregation were struggling with diet-related issues. And I saw that because we did not control our food system, that it was difficult for us to adequately manage our health. And so to do that, we started growing our own food.
Women and men who come together to present the wisdom they've gained over the years. So many of them have been instructive to me at this session. Can help us all develop a healthier relationship to the environment that we're now threatening.
We're not apart from God's creation. We're part of it. We're part of that whole connectedness. And how is it that we as people of faith can live in ways, what choices can we make that would honor God's creation?
We talk about race and gender and sexual orientation. It's like, whoa, what do I do with that? But food is a good equalizer, right? We can talk about food. Everyone needs to eat. That gives me kind of a doorway into talking about other areas of justice.
God has already placed something in your hand. And while you may not be able to do everything, you got something. Work what you have to do what you must in your own community.